The following video may not be suitable for children 13 and under. Viewer discretion is advised.
Today's video, I'll be reviewing this. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today's video, I'll be reviewing this. This is Transformers Earthrise War for Cybertron Astrotrain, and he is a leader class figure. Now, if you follow my channel, you probably know I've already reviewed Siege War for Cybertron Astrotrain. So if you're wondering why I picked up the Earthrise version, mainly because I wanted to get a second copy of Astrotrain to customize. So figured might as well get the Earthrise copy, take it out, see if there's anything different. Who knows, maybe there's some slight variation. Personally, I don't think there's any, but since I have it, I might also review it. So let's take a closer look at it in the package here. You can see the side of the box. Have the Astrotrain in shuttle mode and the little base. Very cool. Back of the box, 19 steps to shuttle, 17 steps to train, and of course the different interactions in base mode. Earthrise side of the box and top of the box as well. So pretty much what I'm expecting with this. The only thing probably different with this box compared to the Siege one is you have the map, but I'm gonna check it out anyways. But that's what I'm expecting with this. Okay, let's get him outside of the box. Here's Earthrise Astrotrain out of the box. Comes with his instruction sheet here. Very similar to the Siege one, just a different color. Comes with the decoder, something that the Siege version didn't come with. And of course the decoder is for this map. And on this map you have Cheminus. So very big piece of the map for this figure. Let's put the map aside. And he comes with this extra trailer part for the train or section. His a lot of weapons. This little rocket launcher. These two guns. They're not identical because the pegs are on opposite sides. And these two weapons as well. A lot of weapons. And of course, Astrotrain himself. Now, if anyone's absolutely curious, here is Siege Astrotrain right next to Earthrise Astrotrain, along with their caboose on this end. So both of them left and right, Siege, Earthrise, nothing is different. They're exactly the same in every way. The only difference is the packaging and the decoder that he comes with and the map, but all parts, pieces, paint apps, I can't find anything different. I actually looked because I was kind of curious. I wasn't expecting anything different, but they're pretty much exactly the same. So if you think you're gonna get something different, you're not. For me, I wasn't expecting anything different, but I wasn't gonna say it wasn't different until I knew for sure. So because of that, I'm just going to insert my Siege review of Astrotrain in this video. And this looks like a rocket pod of some sort. And you can combine them and you have this really large cannon. Two guns on the side here, this big cannon here, and the missile pod here. Hold it like this, as if he's some kind of heavy gunner or something. He also comes with this little trailer and Astrotrain himself. Here he is in robot mode. Very nice detail on it. Nice clean paint job, except for this is really an annoyance. when the battle damage was first introduced, I don't think it was this bad. It just seems like the application of it gets worse and worse. Now, this is for this is not going to be too hard to clean up. The nice part, it's not covering over any painted detail, so using rubbing alcohol will be pretty easy for it to remove. So that's a small gripe, but just added extra work. Here's the back. I mean, from the robot perspective, he looks like a Generation 1 Astrotrain. Take a look at the head sculpt. No light piping, unfortunately. Would have been cool, because the red kind of gets a little lost, as you can see. Just trying to get close up to the face. But with light piping, I think it would have been a little more apparent. You can see the Decepticon symbol on the wings. All in all, very nice. And in terms of, the overall structure of Astrotrain and his transformation, is very similar to Generation 1. Some paint detail on the side here, and he does have those weapon ports. 2 on the side. He does have one on the leg. He actually added it there. Very low though, but it is there. On the wings, he does have here. Nothing in the back. I'm assuming these are 5mm as well. Yep. Okay, let's take a look at articulation with Astrotrain. Okay, starting from the head, you can rotate 360. It's not on a ball joint, so there's no, I guess it is on a ball joint. Very small. A little bit of tilt, but it can go 360. The arm can go 360, but the wing's in the way. I don't know. Let me see if yeah, you can't push it farther. I guess you can push it this far back. Still yet, the wing is in the way, but if you move it around, you can get that 360. Shoulder goes up to here. You can rotate at the arm 360. No wrist articulation because of the way the hands transform, but he does have a double jointed elbow. So he has 2 points of bend on the elbow, which is kind of cool. Let's see, waist articulation. Yep, 360. He can do the splits. There you go. He has these little flaps, so he can kick this far up, and he can kick this far back, mainly because the wing is in the way and this part. He can bend at the knee. He does have thigh rotation as well, very cool. He does have somewhat of an ankle tilt. It's not too much. I mean, I don't know if it's just tight on mine. There you go. Yeah, it's just tight. He does have an ankle tilt, but he doesn't, I mean, if you want to count this as a toe tilt, I don't know. Nah, I'm not counting it. That's transformation right there. So we'll leave it at that. Okay, before we go on to one of his alt modes, let's do the super robot mode. So he kind of has a super robot mode, similar to Shockwave, I guess. It's not as good as the super robot mode that, for example, Ultra Magnus or Galaxy Upgrade Optimus Prime has, but it's there. So first thing, we take a look at his trailer or caboose, and we're gonna open it up. I'm gonna slide this out. This becomes his shoes. And then we're going to rotate this piece the other way around, like so. And this part is going to come up and kind of close back again because we got rid of that piece. And then we're going to rotate this so that it matches the back and plug it in. Next, we're going to take his little boots, plug them in. It does give him some height, but I don't, you know, it's not a mode that I really care for. Let's get that ankle tilt so you can actually stand. And then the guns can separate and they go all over the place. So let's see. Let's put his large Gatling gun here. The other cannon here. Little rocket launcher here. And then these weapons can go here, and then I'm just following the official instructions. I'm sure, you know, you can make your own, but there he is. Okay, so here's Astrotrain, all geared up, ready to go into battle. It looks pretty cool, but you know, it's just, I don't know. I know Siege is not my G1. It's just, so we'll find out what kind of character Astrotrain has, but just comparing him with the original G1, seeing Astrotrain like this with all these weapons and guns, it just seems a little out of character. Kind of reminds me of the 90s where everybody was doing this Rob Liefeld style thing in comics by giving everybody pouches and guns, or large guns so I don't know, that's what this reminds me of. I mean, it looks cool, kind of can't wait to see what his character is like in Siege, the Netflix series. Okay, let's get him into one of his alternate modes. And there you have the shuttle mode. Now, if you check out Sardo Numsfa's review of the shuttle, well, you can see mine's not exactly aligned here. There you go. Much better. Okay. I have a similar gripe with this section here, this open section. I mean, it's not that bad. It would have been nice if it was a lot cleaner and less hollow, and it just seems incomplete. But, you know, it is a triple changer. I gotta say, it's at least better than what we got with G1 in terms of Astrotrain as a whole. I do get that, you know, with the gimmick of triple changing. Yeah, this thing is not, I must be missing something because it's not aligning all the way here. I'll have to revisit that later. But all in all, it's a pretty decent shuttle mode. I mean, you know, one thing that I thought that was cool with the Generation 1 triple changer Astrotrain was that in one vehicle mode, the gray, as you can see here, was the primary color, and then when you went to the other vehicle mode, purple was the primary color. So pretty cool, all in all. Looks like there's a little tab here that comes out. Oh no, that's part of the transformation. Okay, let's put that shuttle and let's see what we can do with the weapons. The weapons, of course, on the shuttle can fit all over the place. You have a lot of ports. Over here on the bottom, there's a port. Over here, you can also, if you wish, put it up here. Over here, there's on the top as well. The wings. I mean, there's ports all over the place. So I guess you can be very creative in how you want your Astrotrain to look in space shuttle mode going into battle. something like this, I guess. I don't know. Okay, I just prefer Astrotrain in shuttle mode, just like this. Let's put it aside. Again, I gotta see why mine's is not aligning properly on the bottom here. I might be doing something wrong. Let's look at his little launch pad here. Let's open it up. It's pretty much basically opening up this piece. Let's put it back together from the super robot mode, and yeah, let's open it up. And you have the launch pad. It doesn't lay flat. Is it supposed to lay flat? It seems like it should, but it's not. Oh, I guess I just gotta put it in tighter. And check this out. Looks like it has these ports that you can combine, I guess, with other. This kind of looks like the same port for Omega Supreme. Not port, but attachment. And in shuttle mode, this is gonna go here. That's not matching. Oh, that's because I got it backwards. Sorry. There you go. That makes a little more sense. And then let's rotate. See if we can get this in camera. And we have Astrotrain in shuttle mode. I'm not sure why this doesn't go flat. As you can see over here, it's sticking out. Don't know. Trying to figure it out, but just doesn't go flat, completely flat. And I guess if you wanted to, you can attach these little weapons on it. Sort of make it like a little base of some sort. But there is Astrotrain in his little launch pad. Wait, let's get him into his train mode. We have Astrotrain, the main train, and then this piece connects similar, as you can see, for a very long train. And then the gun rocket pod can go here. And the two large guns can fit here in the back. And then you have this super long train. Might be doing something wrong here, because no. There you go. Forgot about this. You gotta bring this down so that it lines up. Oops, let me tab this together and then bring this whole structure down so that it lines up with the other wheels. And let's squeeze everything, make sure they're all together and in place. And here you go. Astrotrain in his train mode. Again, I like how in this second mode that the primary color is purple instead of gray, like in the shuttle mode. A little plain though. It would have been nice to have these some paint details on the wheels, because there is a lot of purple, but I do like that there's a little paint detail here on these pipes, which is pretty cool. Front of the train. All in all, a pretty respectable train mode. A little small though for, to be in scale with everybody else, but that doesn't matter. Hey, let me get this guy into his robot mode and give you my final thoughts. So in my Siege Astrotrain review, I totally forgot to do size comparisons of Astrotrain properly inside the light box. So here's some size comparison. Siege Astrotrain next to Earthrise Astrotrain. They're basically the same thing. I just have him in super robot mode. Here he is next to Earthrise Grapple. And here he is next to, let's move him out of the way. Here he is next to Earthrise Starscream. And here he is next to Earthrise Hoist. All in all, I think Siege Astrotrain is a great figure, just this figure itself. Now, it could be argued being sold as a leader might be questionable because you're basically getting all this extra to justify the leader price, but the figure itself to me I think is the most perfect representation of Astrotrain from mainline Transformers. It's the transformation is great. It's not overly complex, yet I think all three modes look pretty good, the shuttle mode being the weakest. And you know, if you're okay with that, the leader class price point, I'd get him. I'm not disappointed with him. I do have this extra piece. I think this piece though makes more sense to me than what we got with leader class Shockwave out of this line, and I personally think I get more value out of this than all that extra stuff that Shockwave came with. Well, hope you enjoyed my review of Earthrise Astrotrain, which is really my review of Siege Astrotrain. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and thanks for watching.
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe. Follow us on social media and check out our Discord. Links in the description below.